1, 2, 3, come on!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee. Today I'm really excited because I was kind of on and off on whether I was going to buy this palette or not, and I decided to go for it, and I'm really glad that I did. So I am going to be showing you 3 looks with one palette. This is the new Natashadenona Circolocopallette, and Circo Loco means circus, and so the colors are inspired by the circus. We have a couple color stories going on. This is not a palette for the faint of heart. If you do not like color, you won't like this palette. My hands are dirty all over the back from using it, but those little circles are so you can actually pop the shades out and put it in a different palette. This is the front of the palette. She does such a good job with like her color stories, her palette, her packaging, always on point, always beautiful. And then you have a beautiful nothing but color. Now she's designed this palette so that each row across is a look, each row down is a look, each little 4 quad is a look, and then you can go diagonal, and each diagonal is a look. You don't have to do that. I just kind of went in and did whatever I wanted, but if you are struggling with inspiration or you don't know what to do, you can use that as a guide. She's got a beautiful, a lot of beautiful shades in here. I am wearing an orangey pink look, which you'll see better when we do the video. This is the last look that I did since I'm wearing it for the day, and I used this beautiful razzle dazzle. I'm gonna swatch my 3 favorite shades for you. I'm not swatching them all because frankly there's a million different people out there doing swatches. If you want to see all the swatches, you can, and maybe I'll insert a picture of the swatches from Natashadenona. What did I say? Natona. I mixed the front and the last name. But maybe I'll put her swatches in here to show you, but I'm going to show you my favorites. This is Razzle Dazzle. Let me, where should I do it? My arm is like a funny shape, I feel like. And I do have that on my eyes here in the corner. That is Razzle Dazzle. Now I'm going to show you Snow Cone. These are probably the most stunning shades in here. I mean, they're just so beautiful. And now I'm going to show you Aerialist, which is a gorgeous, like a pretty lilac shade. Ugh. These are some really special shades, guys. If you are thinking about this palette, these shades, these are exclusive and beautiful. She's got a really nice cream to powder formula in here. The metallics in here are stunning. I mean, everything works really well. The only shades that I haven't used yet were this one and this one. These 2 shades I didn't use. Everything else did. This shade here, I wet. Look at those on my fingers. Look how pretty. I wet this shade and it looked really beautiful. That's called the color Canon. There is, you know, these 3 shades, they're all oranges. They work really pretty together. That's actually what I did on my eyes, and then I just took this raspberry shade and kind of came in on the ends with this pretty raspberry. Put a little bit on here. Let's put it back on. And I just made like a beautiful sunset look, and I really was happy with it. So you're going to see a blue aqua look using this beautiful shade here. You're going to see a pink look using the Razzle Dazzle shade, as well as these other shades here. I think I used a little bit of the Aerialist in that one. And you're going to see, the aqua shades using these 4 here. I might have used a little of this one in it as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. I think this will give you some inspiration if you're afraid of color. I think, you know, this look and the other pink look I did, I think were very wearable. The blue one, the blue look wasn't extremely wearable for me, but I'm going to do, if you want to see like more wearable looks with this palette, let me know, because I have some ideas, and I think that this is a really great companion palette. And I'd like to mix this with some of Natasha Denona's other shades that are a little bit on the more neutral side and show you how you can use this as a companion palette to whatever you currently have. This does retail for $129. This is one of her larger palettes with 15 shades. It's gorgeous. I really wish it was more of a 65. I wouldn't have even questioned whether I was going to buy or not if it was one of her $65 palettes. And I think it would have been purchased more if it was, because, I mean, all the big YouTubers bought it, right? Anyway, but I think it would have been more affordable for the average person if it was just a $65 palette. Plus, you know, I don't think that people wear color every single day. I mean, you know, most people go a little bit more to their comfort level, whether those are mauves and pinks and berries, or they're, you know, browns and taupes and beiges. And then we wear these things every once in a while for that special outfit. This won't be an everyday palette, but I do gravitate towards color more than other people, I think. So I decided I'm gonna go for it. I also really wanted to get this to show you guys too. So I hope you guys enjoy the 3 looks that are coming up. If you like the 3 look videos, let me know, and I will try to do more of them. It wasn't super easy to do, so please let me know if you do like seeing multiple looks with one palette. All right, guys, enjoy what's coming. I'll see you at the end. Okay, guys, it's time to play with some makeup. Natasha Denona Circoloco, which means circus, and we have a nice big mirror in here. I'm gonna save you from that, but there's a really nice mirror in here. Look at these stunning colors. Okay, so in case you're confused how to use this palette, if you're not used to color or you just don't know what to do, she has arranged this for you to be able to take all of the ways across, and that is like each row across is a look, each row down is a look, each quad is a look, okay? So, and then you can also go diagonal, our looks. That should give you some, like, I don't know what to do with this, just grab it and follow. We got some hair going on today. So I'm going to do 2 different eye looks for you, and I'm gonna zoom you in. I don't really quite know what I'm doing yet, to be completely transparent with you. So I got, those are gifts back there that are going out. I got the rest of my makeup on already. My lipstick, unfortunately, is like a mismatch of like a whole bunch of things. Okay, we're gonna start with Cotton Candy as the base. And I already primed my eyes, so I'm just gonna lay this down. I don't know, oh yeah, it has some pigment. I wasn't sure this pink was gonna have any pigment on my skin tone, but a little bit. I'm gonna just use it as a transition, really, just to get me started. I think I do want to start with a pink look. My eyes are all wrinkly today. I used an eye mask under my eyes, but that didn't help the upper part. They're all filled with fluid today. So we're just gonna do the best that we can. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh, that's pretty. Okay, right below that, using the same one, I'm gonna go in with Joker. I'm gonna use the pink shades right now. And we're gonna set that in the crease. And I'm just gonna lay it down and get it in. That's got a lot of pigment. For sure. That's a pretty color too, isn't it? Really, really pretty. I think we're gonna do a blue-green eye on the other eye. Kind of like the turquoise colors. I'm dying to get into those. All right, taking that just at top, that light pink shade again, just to get any edges and smooth them out. So there's where we are so far. We have a pretty pink eye. All right, now I'm gonna take a flat brush and go into Razzle Dazzle right here and put that on this half of my eye. We might put some green with this too. I think this shade has some fallout. And I also think that if you use your finger, yeah, let's do that. I think you're gonna get better payoff with this shade. This is beautiful though. This shade, she mentioned this shade has a bunch of crystals in it, and you can, it really does. I mean, it's got in person so many sparkles. I'm not gonna worry about this. I can clean that up later. Let me bring you guys in a little bit more. Isn't that pretty? Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm just gonna shape it up a little bit. And actually, I'm gonna clean this brush off. I'm just using my switch, by the way, to clean everything off. But I'm gonna go into the color Grin, which is a pop of change that you maybe wouldn't expect. It's this greeny color. And we're gonna put that on the inner portion of the eye. Gonna mix it with the color Razzle Dazzle. So pretty. I'm just mixing the two colors to get the look I'm looking for. There, we got a nice little gradient. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, what are we gonna do for the bottom? Well, we're gonna start the bottom with the pink shade. No. I lied. We're gonna start the bottom with Razzle Dazzle and then do the pink shade to blend it out. To me, this is a wearable look. I would wear this out. It's got a little bit of fallout, but it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna put the light pink shade underneath it, Cotton Candy. So there's a little bit like coming down here. It's all gonna get blended away right here. Oh, a little bit more of that green. See if I can intensify it a little bit. All right, for the inner corner, we're gonna go in with Aerialist, which is this lilac shade. And we're gonna just pop that. Oh, this is powerful. I just put the tiniest bit in there. That's a shade. Whoo! Oh, that's so pretty. Bring a little bit of it up here. Just whatever's left on my brush. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put liner and lashes on this one. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, here is look number 1 completed. And from a distance. I would totally wear this out every day. Like, I like this color. I like this bright pop, especially this time of year for spring and summer. With those beautiful neon pink colors, I would totally wear this. All right, now we're going to move on to look number 2. We're gonna go in a different color way. We are going to start with Fun to Mime, and we're going to put that in the crease. And this is a baby blue shade. A lot of people put this shade with the pink and made like a cotton candy look. We're not doing that, but we are gonna lay this down, get it in. A lot of her stuff, she sort of lays it down and then blends, but I do know that one of the shades, we're probably not gonna do a purple look today. I will do a purple look. I'll do a purple and an orange look. Like, we'll do more with this palette, but Natasha tends to lay the product down, put it where she wants, and blends it. And if you give yourself a base and powder it, you'll have more movement, more ability to move it. But I have heard people having some problems with this shade, which is magic. So we're probably not going to use that today, so I won't be able to tell you how that works today. We're just going to give you 2 quick eye looks because I want to get this video up for you. All right, so that blends nicely. It's a nice powder puff blue. We are now going to go in with the color Flip. This will be a pretty simple look. All right, I'm going to, Flip is this really aqua turquoise shade next to it. Let me see if I can pick it up with this. I might need more of a dense brush. It picked up, so let's see if it applies to the eye okay. Yep. And we're gonna kind of get this first half of the eye. Actually, I do want to take a flat brush with this. Just give you a little bit more control. And I want to come up a little more. Right in there. We'll fix that in a second, or now. All right, I'm gonna come up a little bit higher here as I have hooded eyes. So you got hooded eyes, you gotta go up higher. Otherwise you won't see the color. All right, I am gonna blend out with that same blue shade that we started with at the top here a little bit. Just blend that out, give yourself a gradient. That looks good. That's very, I came all the way up on the eye. That's very pigmented. All right, we're gonna go in with the color Snow Cone on the inner eye, and I'm gonna just use my hand here. And we're gonna come about halfway over with this shade. Oh, I got it all down there, so I guess we're going there too. I'm gonna take my hand and just go over with that same, this Flip that we used at first, and get those blended. Whew. Okay. We're gonna go in with the color Acrobat, which is a super dark shade along the bottom lash line. I am getting a little fallout, so if you don't like dealing with that, I suggest doing your foundation last. It's not a big deal. I can just wipe it away. I just dropped my pen, or my thing. All right, I'm gonna fix this Snow Cone, and I'm just gonna sort of bring it in here a little bit, like we were supposed to do that. All right, I am gonna take that Fun to Mine shade underneath my eye, underneath this dark shade, and just blend this dark shade out a little bit. Okay, I do feel like I want a little bit more definition, so I'm gonna take Electric, just a little bit of this dark blue, just a little and kind of tap it in this corner. Just sort of like in the outer V. Right there. Right there. All right, I'll be right back with liner and lashes and we'll clean this up. Okay guys, here is look number 2 finished. I did take this beautiful shade here. My eyelashes are still drying, but I did take this beautiful light shade here and do a little highlight right up at the brow bone. This look went all the way up to the eyes, to the eyelash or eyebrows. This look almost did too. I don't have an upper highlight on this one, but I suppose I could use the same highlight I used here, the little lilac shade, but I'm just going to leave that. So to me, this is a more wearable look. This is one that I would wear. I'm not a blue girl because I have blue eyes. I feel like my blue eye gets lost in a blue eye look. I do like the eye look. I think it's beautiful. I would probably do something very simple if I were to wear it and use, I saw, was it Tara who did it, or I don't know, there's a lot of different looks you can find on here, and she basically used this all over the lid, this beautiful silvery blue, and then she took some bronzer in the background, and that's probably how I would use it if I'm going to wear a blue eye. But I wanted to give you guys, obviously, you know, something different than we've done. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, I ended up looking like cotton candy anyway because I did blue and pink on the eyes. So I'm going to take these off, and I am going to clean my eyes up and do my final eye look that I will wear. All right, I'm ready to do my final look, which is going to be the orange category. I'm going to start with Firework. My eyes are a little swollen. I actually tried to take those, the liner and lashes, and the liner and the glue stuck together. No matter how much micellar water I used, I couldn't get all of it off. So, but we're going to cover it with liner again anyway. So I'm going in with Firework, which is this matte shade. That is orange, and whenever I hear it, I'm like, want to sing that song by Katy Perry. Baby, you're a firework. All right, I'm using a new brush. This is a good, nice brush. It's by Spectrum. I think it came in an Ipsy. So we're gonna just get it in there. Yeah, I can see that glue, but nothing I can do about it right now. I couldn't get it off. My eyes were getting swollen, and I was like, forget it. It's fine. I'll just work over it. And I did reprime my eyes because the colors, they didn't stain too bad, but I can tell if I had left them on or if I had went darker, they would have. It's kind of covering the whole eye. All right, I'm gonna take the Spiral, which is the other orange shade, and I'm going to stick that in right here, and just I think this is a lighter one. We're gonna see. I think this is a much lighter orange, but these all blend, all these oranges blend really pretty together. So I wonder if that should have been on the inside and the darker on the out. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? I'm just doing this really fast just to get something on my eyes to wear today. Now I'm going in Canon. I'm just going to wipe this same brush off and go into Canon, which is the darker shade. I pull up a little bit to you. This is more of a bronzy shade. It doesn't really look all that different though. Oh, maybe a little. Let's say it doesn't look different on the eye, but I can see it does a little. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see any difference at all. This shade definitely has the most like glitter in it or shine to it. You know, I'm just curious if we wet this. Hold on. All right, I just wetted my brush and I just want to see. Yep, that amps up the shine. For sure, that gives it more shine if you wet those pigments. Good to know, good to know. All right. Going back in underneath the eye with Firework, the first shade we started with. I actually want to take a little bit of Razzle Dazzle under the eye, this cranberry shade, fuchsia shade, whatever it is. I got too much on here, I can see it. I still have too much on here. It's all chunky. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Got some in my eyes, hope it's not toxic. Part of me wants some of this Razzle Dazzle on the outside of my eye, so just I feel like I need a little darker over here, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Because we're feeling it. Make a little sunset look. This is such a gorgeous color. Such a gorgeous color. All right, now I'm gonna take my original fluffy brush with the orange and I'm just going to blend those babies together up here. Blend baby, blend baby, blend baby. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I do. I think that looks good. Okay, I'm going to put more liner, more lashes, and be right back. Okay, what a mess I had. Let me just tell you, the eyeliner, I didn't put lashes on. I may, but I'm just not ready to put them back on. My eyes are a little irritated. But I use this Huda Beauty on my eyes. Now, this must be waterproof because it doesn't want to come off. And if you smear it, which I did here, it takes all your makeup off. It makes a huge, like it's stuck to your face. It made a huge mess. I had to go get makeup remover, redo shit. I was like, ugh, pardon my French. I do want to put a little bit of highlight on because I don't have any on. And, you know, I was laughing at myself because, of course, I put a bold lip on and a bold eye. I've got this beautiful sunset look on my eye. And all of the beauty gurus out there will be like, you've got to wear a nude lip if you have a bright eye because, you know, you can't compete with your eyes. Bitch, compete, because I want my face to look as interesting as possible. Don't look away, be captivated by it. Seriously, I'm like completely fine with doing it this way. So, all right, I'm gonna take this little guy. It's in the color Moon Dust. I don't know where I got it. Don't know who it's from. It's just an individual. Actually, it might be an eyeshadow. I don't know if it's I don't even know if it's an eyeshadow or if it's a highlight, we're using it as a highlight today. And I really like how it came out. I'm happy to wear this all day. I put heavy liner on because I was going to put my lashes on, so we'll eventually put lashes on. My eyes are bothering me from trying to get everything off in them. So anyway, guys, that is my 3 looks. I hope you enjoyed it with my new Natasha Denona. I love color. I do wish there was a couple additional shades in here for transition, but she has so many of those in her other palettes, and I really think that this is going to be more of a companion palette. She does packaging like no one else's business. I love her packaging. And I'm really pleased with how everything, went and all the shadows worked. I did not use the purples. So at some point I will do something with purple with you guys and show you that. But the shades that I used a lot of them. Let's see how many I used. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of the 15 shades. Now, I think everybody kind of wished that this was more of a $65 palette. This is the $129 palette, so it's pricey. And being that it's so bright and vibrant, it's not going to be everybody's jam. Not everybody likes color, not everybody's comfortable with color. Some people are comfortable with a pop of color, and there are palettes for that, right? But this palette is nothing but color. You gotta love color for this to be worth your money. If you are not going to ever pick this up and ever put these shadows on your face, I wouldn't spend the $129, guys. It's really pricey. It's more expensive than Pat McGrath's stuff. Her palettes, you get less shades too. Natasha, you get more. Hers are $125, and her big palettes are $125, and Natasha's are $129, but Natasha gives you more shades. So anyway, I'm happy. I think this is a beautiful summery sunset look. Doesn't really go with my leopard print, but I mean it could, because this is kind of like a neutral, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and these 3 looks. If you want to see more videos like this where I'm doing multiple looks in one video, please let me know in the description box below. I know I enjoy seeing them, and that really lets me know when I see that, like, what I can do with this palette, and is it worth my money? Am I going to be able to create multiple looks? And it also just provides inspiration if I feel stuck with a palette. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.